When you take a moment to reflect, you see how amazing the world really is. This planet is full of knowledge that never ceases to amaze us. From brilliant accidental inventions to the fact that sneezes sound different depending on where you live. In this video, we are going to be showing you some amazing facts which will amaze you. Number 1. Bubble wrap was originally intended to be wallpaper. When 2 shower curtains were sealed together in 1957, engineers Alfred W. Fielding and Mark Chivon created a scattering of air bubbles that they first tried to market as wallpaper. This is how bubble wrap was created. They founded Sealed Air Corporation in 1960 after realizing their product could be used in packaging as protection. IBM, which had just released its first mass-produced computers, became the first significant client when the investors showed the invention to the tech giant. Bubble wrap and cryovac food packaging are both produced by Sealed Air, which is still in business today. Number 2. The majority of people in Iceland believe in elves. According to a 2007 University of Iceland survey, 62% of Icelanders think they are real elves. In fact, in 2014, protesters alleged that a planned highway would destroy an elf church, which many believed to be just a huge rock. The construction eventually resumed after the church was relocated to a secure location so it wouldn't be harmed. The preservation of locations significant to elves is important to Icelanders, despite the fact that the rock was 70 tons and needed to be moved by a crane. Poems from the Viking era written around the year 1000 are the earliest records of elves in the nation. For Icelanders, these elves are not tiny creatures that create toys for Santa. Instead, they can be a variety of sizes and have a human-like appearance. Although it cannot be seen, many people think that those who dare to construct in elf territory will suffer terrible misfortune. Number 3. Paper bags can be worse for the environment than plastic ones. The idea that paper is always preferable to plastic has been spread widely. In fact, legislation banning plastic bags is frequently passed. However, there are disadvantages to both plastic and paper. When compared to the production of plastic bags, paper bags emit 70% more pollution and require 4 times as much energy. The best choice is to always have reusable bags on hand. Number 4. The Russians arrived 12 days late to the 1908 Olympics because they were using the wrong calendar. Julius Caesar encouraged the use of the Julian calendar, a 365-day calendar without leap years, more than 2,000 years ago. Holidays like Easter began to fall out of alignment with the calendar as a result of the seasonal equinoxes. The issue was finally resolved when Pope Gregory XIII ordered the adoption of the new Gregorian calendar by Catholic countries in 1582. However, switching from the Julian to the Gregorian calendar took centuries for many nations, including Russia. Because they were still utilizing the Julian calendar, the Russians missed the first 12 days of the 1908 Olympics, which were held in London. After the Bolsheviks seized power in 1918, the country finally underwent a change. Number 5. Australia has pink and purple lakes. Off the coast of Western Australia, Lake Hillier is situated on the edge of Middle Island. Due to the presence of the algae Dunaliella salina, it is renowned for its vivid pink color. It causes the salt content of the lake to produce a red dye, which contributes to the lake's bubblegum color. Additionally, Lake Hillier is safe for swimming despite its high salt content. Hillier has a lake sibling that is somewhat purple. On Western Australia's Coral Coast in Port Gregory, Hutt Lagoon has a significant population of Dunaliella salina. Hutt Lagoon can have a variety of hues, from red to pink to lilac, depending on the time of year and the amount of cloud cover. Number 6. The electric chair was invented by a dentist. Alfred P. Southwick, a dentist, saw a drunken man quickly die after touching a live electric generator in 1881. Southwick soon realized that using electricity instead of hanging as a method of execution could be quick and more compassionate. Thus, the first execution using an electric chair occurred in 1890. Southwick eventually worked out the kinks. Despite the fact that it wasn't a complete success at first, a second jolt was required. Number 7. International astronauts must be able to speak Russian. All astronauts going to the International Space Station (ISS) must be able to speak Russian. Because the ISS has modules and operations in the language. It has been said by some astronauts that the hardest part of their training was learning this new language. The US State Department Foreign Service Institute estimates that it will take English-speaking astronauts 1,100 class hours to become reasonably fluent in Russian. It normally takes twice as long to learn other languages like French, Spanish, and Dutch. Number 8. A human could swim through a blue whale's veins. The blue whale, which is even bigger than most dinosaurs, is the biggest living thing. The largest blue whales can reach lengths of over 100 feet and weigh over 100 tons, the size of a small car. Their hearts alone can weigh up to 1,300 pounds. It should come as no surprise that blue whales have enormous arteries that carry blood from their enormous hearts to their vital organs. Although you shouldn't try it, these arteries are so large that a grown adult could swim through them. Number 9. Sumo wrestlers make babies cry for good luck. While the majority of parents try to stop or prevent their babies from crying, this isn't always the case in Japan. This is due to a 400-year-old Japanese custom that states if a sumo wrestler can make your baby cry, the child will be healthy and live a long life. Parents hand over their newborns to sumo wrestlers during a special ceremony, who then bounce the little ones up and down and occasionally roar in their faces to elicit tears. Number 10. Bumblebees can fly higher than Mount Everest. If you thought it was impressive that people could climb Mount Everest, you'll be shocked to learn that bumblebees can do the same. Two bees that could fly at a height of over 29,525 feet or 9,000 meters were being tracked by scientists, who admitted that they were shocked at how high they could fly. Number 11. A moonbow is a rainbow that happens at night. You might be fortunate enough to see a rainbow if a storm is moving through and the sun is shining. However, did you know that you can witness something equally incredible at night? Moonbows, also known as lunar rainbows, are extremely rare but are produced by the reflection, refraction, and dispersion of light and are most frequently seen in areas with waterfalls and mist. For there to be enough light for you to see it, there must also be a moon that is almost full. And finally, at number 12, the Queen owns all the swans in England. Any swan swimming in the open waters of England and Wales that has not been claimed is the property of the Queen. The law dates back to the Middle Ages, when swans were a delicacy for the affluent, but it is still in effect today. In addition, Queen Elizabeth II continues a long-standing custom involving swans. During the third week of July each year, all the swans in the River Thames are counted for the Queen in a custom known as swan upping. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.